On this farm in Franklin County, there's a local mom who has found success by following her own unique path.
At times in my life, I've been made to feel like maybe I don't belong or am in the wrong spot because my passions don't line up with everybody else's. They're not the typical passions that a woman would have.
Liz Huey grew up in Franklin County, and after college, she almost took a job in Chicago when she had a second thought.
I wanted to go see the Rockies, and I wanted to go horseback ride through the Rockies.
So she moved out west and fell in love with the wilderness, finding herself in a part of our country that's extremely remote. So she learned about mulepacking and then started helping hunters and fishermen reach remote destinations by mule.
There are some parts of the planet that the only way to access them is by helicopter or with mules.
After several years in Colorado, she moved back home to the family farm and then became a mother. She wanted to share her experiences with her son Wade through children's books.
Yeah, I went looking for, when Wade was a year or two old, I went looking for children's books about mules and mule packing, just to be able to have an avenue to tell the stories. And to my surprise, I didn't find any.
And one night, Liz sat down and jotted a few notes. The next morning, she decided that she's going to be a writer. And now, a few years later, she's known as the Cowgirl Poet, a well-known international author in the world of mules and mule packing, and she's received some huge awards.
So the Will Rogers Medallion Award is an award that they present for excellence in Western media. And it's a coveted award, and I have 3 of them. We have 3 of them. Yes, because these are by Liz Huey and Son.
And every children's book that she writes has a lesson, from the importance of eating vegetables to not littering. And she's now releasing her 5th book.
It's called Reach for the Stars, Girl. And yes, it is written to girls. And maybe to girls who are a bit more into science or engineering, or just like to go outside and do a hard day's work in the barn.
And she wants young girls and other readers to know that there's nothing wrong with taking your own path. It's the same message she has for her son.
I would love that young boy to think, or to know how cool mules are. And quite honestly, one great life lesson is to know that the best knots are the ones that you can untie. Yeah, and there's just so many lessons to learn with working with animals, and there's so many different ways to live life. Life doesn't need to be cookie cutter. Not everyone needs to live the same.
And you can learn more about Liz by visiting thecowgirlpoet.com. Covering Franklin County, I'm Stephen Harmeyer, and that's the 812.